Hello everybody and welcome to another Let's Play of Old World. Now this is going to be something completely different. The community of Old World has been playing some Succession games and I thought that would be a great opportunity for some content with some of the other Old World content creators. So me and Jams kind of put this one together. If you don't know what a Succession game is, basically it is you start a rule as yourself, and once your ruler dies, then you actually pass the save file on to the next player. So I'll be starting this game, and then I'm going to be passing this one on to Jams, who is then going to be passing it on to Purple Bull Moose, who will then be passing it on to Alcaraz, and potentially somebody else, or we might loop back around. We'll see how things go. But yeah, if you found your way to my channel through Purple Bull Moose or Jams or Alcaraz, thank you very much for being here. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Keep on the lookout for more Old World content. I love this game, and I've got some pretty cool stuff cooking. So I hope you stick around the channel a little bit and enjoy the series. Thanks, guys. All right, so here we are in the settings. Now, some of the settings that we agreed on before we started the match is we want a lot of randomness in this game. And we're also going to be doing role play style. So right from the start here, I'm going to do a random nation. And it's also going to be choosing a random archetype for the first ruler. So you can see random nation, random leader archetype. Difficulty, we're going to be doing the Glorious. I think we could bump it up to the Magnificent. Sure, let's do that, just for fun. So Prosperity Modest is good. We'll keep these settings the same. But yeah, we'll do default calamities. Number of opponents 4 will be fine. I think we'll do a medium map. Ruthless AI on. Just make things a little bit harder. Mortality standard. Turn scale years. Yeah, that's fine. And we're going to be doing this with role playing. So I definitely do not have all the events memorized. So a lot of the decisions I'm going to be making are going to be just based on the actual narrative choice. And then we'll get a little pop-up saying what the consequence of that decision was. So it's a little bit more immersive. It's a little bit less geared towards like min-maxing, and yeah, it'll just make the game a little bit more chaotic probably. So I'm gonna leave all victory conditions on. Points to win normal is fine, and then we're gonna do a random map script. Medium's good. Keep all the city things just standard. Keep ancient runes on. I'm gonna go with double fatigue. This is what I've been playing with pretty standardly. And then actually we're going to randomize the families as well, and we're going to do random improvements. So there will be different shrines, randomized shrines, and there's going to be randomized families as well. So yeah, this isn't going to be like anything like a standard setup for a game. I'm really excited to generate our map and see what we get. So let's go. All right, here we are. I do not want to check the map type because I want scouting to be random, so I'm not going to hover over the top left corner and see what map type we got. But taking a look, we have lots of barley, some horses, some crabs, some gold, and most importantly, who are we? We are Hattie, which is really fun because I don't have a lot of experience as Hattie. And let's see who we ended up with. So Queen Pudahipa the Founder, 23-year-old tactician. So that's really fun. With a +5 strength and attack versus range unit. So that's really going to help with our early clear. So hopefully if we can find some barbarian camps nearby, we can very quickly clear those out and start rapidly expanding. So we are Hattie. But we do have randomized shrines and randomized families. So let's see who we got. So riders, landowners, champions, which is very nice, and traders. This feels like a bit of an important decision. So I'm actually leaning towards landowners for the capital here. We have lots of food here. We've got the crabs, we've got 3 barley. I would like to get out to this gold and these horses. And we can't get both with the first settle, so the landowner's bonus of being able to buy tiles with money is actually going to help to make our capital really, really strong. So I think the most important thing right now is, yeah, the crabs are good. Traders would be okay here, but we don't actually have a lot of gold generation, and we only have 1 nets resource, so I'd probably save that. But it's really nice. We might be able to get two military producing families, so the riders and the champions. We might go traders if we see a really good spot, but I think for now we're going to go landowners, and we'll just settle right here. Immediately upon settling, I'm seeing we have a barb site up here. Here's our free city site. This could actually be, it depends what's around here. There is gold, so this could be a decent trader's site if there is some nets around here. And then, yeah, we'll see what this looks like. These pearls are pretty far away, but we might actually even be able to buy right up to those. And let's see what we got for shrines. So we've got the fire shrine. Ooh, that's a nice one. The gold generating shrine. Order shrine? No, but we got the mountain shrine and the healer shrine. So honestly, not the best shrines here, but that's okay. Now the Hittites get a free heavy chariot at Spoked Wheel, which is really nice. We start with ironworking and husbandry and administration. So yeah, definitely be looking to get our laws online. I think for the time being, our science is pretty low, so we're only generating 8 science per year right now, so we definitely want to try to get some science online. I think going divination and getting an apprentice acolyte would help. So let's go for that for now. And do we have any decent generals? Let's see, can we get bloodthirsty, tough, guard? Oh yes, of course. We have our ruler. Now, do we have any decent governors? We have a judge here, which would be really nice. We could rush out the apprentice acolyte. But first off, let's go ahead and get a farm online. It's going to help with our early growth. Let's move ourselves up here. We're going to add ourselves on to our warrior. And I think for our scout move, we're actually going to move. Let's move up this way. We're going to be able to push this way with our warrior next turn. Let's move up this way and move towards this ruin. So there's turn 1 of Pudahipa, the founder. I'm actually going to go ahead and rename just for fun. This is now Anarchos, the founder. So Queen Anarchos, the founder, and then when this game gets passed on to Jams, who is up next after me, you'll be able to see that this was indeed the reign of Anarchos, the founder. So let's go next turn. Definitely want to try working on getting our science up quickly. The food will be nice. We're going to have tons of it. So let's go. Beautiful. We're going to be able to... Oh, wow. This is looking like a really nice trader spot here, actually. That's already 2 pearls. And can we get our scout up onto this? Let's take a look. Ah, so cut off by the coast. That's fine. We'll have to just loop around. Let's see, is there anybody worth marrying? So an intolerant builder. I do not like that intolerant. It basically cancels out. So for Hattie, we get +2 for every city. We ignore hill movement, and we can remove vegetation. So any of our units can actually chop woods. As you can see, our scout could be chopping out these woods here. So we'll try to use that just to make our orders more efficient, especially in the early game. Do I want to marry this intolerant builder? Will help us with our gold. I think not having to spend anything on marriage is fine. This is fine. We'll marry Oligarch Aluwama, the intolerant. Sure. As long as he tolerates me, that's all that matters. And let's see what we got for ruins. So something in the newly discovered ruins has spooked our scouts, and they request that you visit the site at once. The court accompanies you to the Weather Temple, where a series of ancient etchings seem to depict you, Queen Anarchos, the founder. Court scholars attempt to downplay the similarities as coincidence, but the resemblance is uncanny. All right, so it is a sign that I've been chosen. Perhaps it's a distant ancestor. It's a coincidence. I knew this would be here. I have divine powers. I'm going to go with my first instinct here is it is a sign that I have been chosen. So what has that done? Not sure yet. Oh, and we do see another site here. Quite nice. Goats. Lots of pearls. All right, a little bit of legitimacy there. That's really good. And let's go ahead and influence. Is it worth the money? Not super worth. I think let's go ahead and throw. Yeah, it's going to be a little while before we get. Let's go ahead and put Harapsili the judge to govern Hattusa. So this will help us rush out our acolyte. We're not going to get divination for 7 more years. Oh, and our king consort is humble. That's actually a pretty good one because that's +1 wisdom and +1 discipline. So that's going to help our gold a little bit. With time, you have only become more and more convinced that those ancient etchings showing your visage herald you as one of righteous judgment. That's really good. So we have righteous, which is going to help us with our happiness. So it's going to help our family opinion. It's going to help make sure our cities don't get too unhappy, especially if we're rushing things out. So we've taken this site. Not sure where I'm going to settle first. But for now, I think let's go ahead and just get our other farm up. Wow, that's a really nice farm. Landowners already get +2 growth per year, minus 50% rural specialist production time. So we should be able to get, yeah, our next settler will be 6 years. That's pretty good. And we can do a little bit more scouting here. Okay, so this site's looking better and better for our traders. It's kind of nice, like, let's see. Hatti. Standard, they get riders, landowners, patrons, and traders. So we're actually, it's kind of funny, we randomized our families, and the only one that's actually random is patrons for landowners, and we have some really nice patron spots. So what is different here? Nothing is different here. So I'm not really sure why the shrines are not different. The families are slightly different, but Anyway, so this is almost looking like this might be some kind of archipelago map. So that'll be pretty interesting. Get some naval action going on. If we're isolated here, we'll have a chance to just kind of build up our empire. And yeah, the tactician bonus will help us clear the camps, but we probably aren't going to be using that against AI if we are indeed isolated. Now the Thracians have been contacted. A grinning barbarian chief comes before you, bowing with respect. She explains that it is customary among the Thracians to show their prosperity by offering gifts to new acquaintances. How shall we respond? Do I want to offer a gift? Not really. I will refuse it. Now I'm at war. And +6 legitimacy. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. I want to get that legitimacy up. I want to keep that family opinion up. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the trader site here. And we're going to move our general up immediately to start taking on this barbarian camp. And we're going to go with another settler right away. So that's a 7-year settler. It's not great. I think it'll go down a bit once we get this other city up here. We have landowners, traders, and champions. I don't know if I can go champions here. Pearls. I feel like traders are just too good to pass up here. We can skip champions and go with riders. I definitely want a rider seat. I want to be able to import horses in case we need them for our unique units. Now, do I want to move here? I kind of want to see if we're connected this way. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to get whacked. That's okay. I'll have to pull my scout back next turn. Oh, good. And our pious judge has now become cruel, and that's minus 20% growth. So, yeah, that's not great. Oh well, we're counteracting it. I almost feel like pulling her out of here now. We don't have the civics to be messing around with all that, so let's go up this way. I want to keep the horses in the capital. And yeah, let's find traders. The Red Sea. And our closest settler. And who did we get for a merchant? Builder, naturalist, plus wow, lots of gold. And let's put our fare right there. And can we put her in? Ooh, we have an inspiring diplomat. That's actually really good. That can give us plus 40 opinion. Naturalist is okay. But yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit. Now I do want the elder shopkeeper, but I think I'm definitely going to go worker first here. We are connected, yes. We sure are because of the coast. This river running along into the ocean. But yeah, it's looking like a pretty fractal kind of map. Let's move in here, take a whack. He might hit me. Oh no, he's stunned. So can I even get through? No, I'm going to have to kill him to even get through. And you have to come back. Alright, so yeah, looks like we're probably going to be skipping champs here. The wind passes through the trees as you walk through the hills around Hattusa. Will you take... Getting away from the palace has an invigorating effect, generating new ideas and questions of ambition. Will you take one of these ideas forward? 6 quarries, 5 specialists, or enact slavery? Well, I do want to do that. So I will take that. What's going to be the best here? Starting with administration, I could actually just get a granary right away. Or do I want crabs? 2 per year plus 10 per year. I mean, I can't turn down the farm. I got to just do this row of farms, and then I think I'm going to come out and buy the horses. We want to get the pearls in here and the gold in here. Let's have a really, really strong capital. Yeah, I'm going to have to kill this guy. And wow, he actually came all the way down to attack my scout, which feels a little surprising to me, to be honest. I think I'm going to pull my scout down and scout this way. I'm probably going to send this settler up here. Yeah, I definitely want to get this settler up here because we're going to found riders. And we might be able, we'll just buy out this ore because I would love to have that. Ooh, amphibious. That might be fun. Yeah, let's take amphibious. So that might actually really come in handy if we're fighting on a pretty, or if we're playing on a really water intensive map. You can move down here and heal. Actually, let's cut some trees and then heal. I'm not gonna, this is actually a really nice spot for, what is that shrine? Kamrusepa. Yeah, that'll help push our borders out too. So I think, yeah, in 2 years we'll swing this guy down and get that done. Family opinion is okay. Oh, and we have daughter and heir. Well, we can call her Kali. This is the child of prophecy, the baker declares. All Hattie's fortunes are tied to her, as I believe that to be true. Listen closely to the old baker's words of wisdom. Yeah, sounds fine to me. This is kind of nice. We can actually... Oh, there's horses right here. Lovely. So this is a really, really good spot. And pearls, that will help with our culture. This is going to be a really, really strong seat for our riders. So we're definitely going to send this settler north. And we might even just go landowners in the south here, depending on what we find. Yeah, decent site. What can we do? We do have some gold. I can influence this fella. Three years? Oh yeah, we'll be able to finish that easily. Oh, and I have a son as well. Princess Kali is divine. That's awesome. So we're definitely going to be tutoring up this heir. We want Jams to have a really good foundation to play with here. So labor force we did not draw. Question here though. Centralization might be really good here. I can't turn it down. It's 11 years away. But I think we'll be able to get our science up a little bit. We're going to come down here, immediately start this shrine. That's really nice timing. We don't have our worker yet there. Our settler's 2 years away there. Steadfast. Yeah, that's really, really good. Fears tracker. Yeah, let's take Steadfast. That's going to help us fighting the Thracians. Let's see what our scout sees. Oh, nice, a grove resource there. And another. Oh. End of ruin. Skittish bandits. While exploring an ancient ruin, your forces come across a group of bandits harassing a man dressed in fine clothing, gallantly but vainly attempting to fight them off. Your group's sudden appearance, shouts and war cries startle the bandits and scatter them. The man bows low, Grateful for the timely rescue, he thanks you profusely, explaining that he's a small independent merchant. Had you not arrived when you did, I fear they would have ended me, he says, offering himself and his services to your cause, if you will but take him in. Yeah, I'll take Ron as a courtier. Who do we have here? Builder, carpenter, brave, and foolish. So potential governor there, potential tutor. We definitely want to keep expanding our court. That's always good. Really excited to get these pearls up in the trader's capital. Oh no. So I have exerted my influence but appeared weak, which is really unfortunate. Oh, I got 50 iron from that site. That's a good little pickup. Am I trapped now? I might have to, so my scout has been completely trapped. I can sit here and hope this guy moves off, and then I can hop over here, but there could be actually another nation down this way. Wow, lots of orders. What can I do here? Have I influenced you? No, I have not, but I will now. Oh, Numidians contacted. I am not afraid. +6 legitimacy. Excellent. So I'm going to have to wait one more turn here. Hopefully this guy moves north anywhere so I can slip past him with my scout. But we've got our settler. Force marching won't get us there, so I won't bother. Then do I want to get another settler, or do I want to get a farmer out? It would give us 1 extra science. Oh, this would connect our horses right away, actually. And it would only be, what, 2 years? 7 years. Really need another warrior, too. I don't know if I want to take the time to do that. I think we got to do 1 more settler out of here. Ooh, I could connect the pigs here right away. Why does it want me to build that? No, do I want the pearls, or do I want to go for the shrine right away? I think I actually want to go for the shrine right away here. I'm going to have to buy the stone. That's okay. That's a nice income boost. Alright, can we put anyone in? Yes, this guy's really good. Let's pop you in. That's going to save us a year off our elder shopkeeper. And I'm going to just skip building warrior, because I have an incredibly strong unit here. And please let my scout free. Please move. There we go. Okay. Oh, and we have Numidians coming in from the north here. Is it worth force marching? Maybe. See, I want to be as close to the ore as possible. Yeah, I want to get this up as soon as possible, so... Yeah, unfortunately, we will be going with riders here. Those 2 extra orders are going to help so much. Wow, look at all these pearls. This would be such a good patron seat. Yeah, we can just pop up and deal with that guy right away and start getting warriors. So we're going to have some forces in the north. And nothing in the south for now. Now I don't have the orders to move that guy, so 1 more year here. I guess we can move. Yeah, we can get into the woods here. Yeah, and then I can move up along this way and see what we have. All right, So Hittite paganism has been founded, and my intolerant husband has adopted it immediately. So court merchants bring to your attention a significant discrepancy in the taxes being paid by the Kusaran family. So I can overlook the tax theft. I can kind of ignore it, or I could demand back payment. I don't want to upset my military family here, so I think let's just... Everyone seems happy with the current arrangement, and I'm no longer righteous. Okay. C'est la vie. Okay. Now, what do we want to do with our worker in the capital? Do I want to try to get Zoroastrianism? I wonder if I could. I do have a judge. Yeah, I can't rush that out. Of course I can't. Need developing culture. 3 turns for an apprentice acolyte is really, really fast. I think I am going to get that out. That's plus 2 science, plus 2 culture. I know I'll decay a little bit here. In the meantime, I think I'm going to... I don't really need the gold right now. I don't really want a second shrine there either. I could move this... Ah, here we go. Gonna go ahead and get the horses online next turn. And kill you. I'll be able to bump you up there right now. Wow, tons and tons of pearls on this map. The traders are the only ones of our family that actually want those, but... Okay, so... There's not a connector here. So yeah, we're playing on some kind of archipelago map here. Oh, there's a ruin. Very nice. So it looks like there's maybe not that far to go. Lots and lots of mountains. And Persia has begun the ziggurat. Of course they have. Oh yeah, what do we have for wonders this game? Jerwin Aqueduct could be... Well, do I have a great place for it? Yeah. I mean, right there would be wild. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'd be a really nice place for it. Maybe. 200 iron. We'd have to get our iron economy on. Royal Library is really good. Ooh, and the Heliopolis. Okay, that's an insanely good wonder. So maybe we could go for something like that. Heliopolis. Urban build anywhere. Requires dry, though. I don't have a single dry tile yet. Right up here. So might be able to do like a buy into here and do Heliopolis somewhere around there. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I can just jump right up and kill this Numidian right away. If I move you there... Yeah, I can get back here. +8 in Hattusa, yeah, I like that. Let's pop up here. Broken vessels and strange markings indicate that these ruins were once occupied by a tribe from beyond the sea. Oops. Such a discovery inspires you to expand beyond your realm, to new worlds. Commission scouts and send them in every direction. Exploration? Yeah, I do want to do that. Study this unknown tribe and widen our understanding. Yeah, I'm going to take that ambition. And I got 2 scouts? I do not have the orders for 2 scouts. And... Okay. Okay. That will actually be awesome once we get exploration. But, for the time being... Well... they're going to get attacked, but I'll be able to bring my tactician over shortly. This guy's going to come attack one of them. Wow, and this guy's coming all the way up. Oh, no. Okay. Wow, I actually lost a scout down there. These barbs are like... I don't know. I'm not used to barbarians coming so far away from their camp to attack. That's actually really cool. Can I build something that's going to get me to these dies? I can. But for now, what do I want? I think I might pop into an apprentice acolyte here. Oh, I don't have the citizen for it, of course. Ha ha ha. Alright, so we're building that. You're gonna kill that. Curse the other tribes, this conquest is ours. Yeah, curse the other tribes, this is ours. 280 gold and 130 food, that's really nice. So there does seem to be a mountain pass here. And there's a Numidian camp. Ooh. Well, I guess we can try to move you guys to safety. You can pop up there. You can move all the way this way, but... you can go here. Securing peace. No, I don't care. Oh. Now you're upset with me. That's okay. So definitely starting to feel some order constraints. That's okay. We're going to get our apprentice acolyte out here. Wow, look at these guys go. Better or worse, Duke Tur Tusep is showing signs. Oh, let's make sure we tutor our heir here. Taking after his father. Is he going to become humble? Duke Tur Tusep becomes timid. Great. That's not quite the one we want. No, not that. I'm going to say tutor Kali. In 2 years. I don't want to forget that. Okay. You can sit on this. I actually can't get you over until I get exploration, so maybe I'll move you up here and see what we can find. And you need to get out of there. In the ruins, we observe a ritual performance centering on the old city's patron god. He tricks minor deities into letting him eat them, but in the end, they cut open his belly and kill him. What should we take away from this? Expand our cities, but beware of gluttony. Hold such performances ourselves, or learn from his cunning. Let's learn from his cunning. And I become cunning. So plus 60 XP. And what does cunning do for us? Not a whole lot. If we built the states in our capital, which we may, and we, let's see, as leader, plus 20 foreign and tribal leader opinions. That's not great. And I guess if we put ourselves in as governor, we can do some caravans, which we could do from traders anyway. So yeah, cunning's not the best pickup there, but yeah, I'm gonna have to come seek my revenge down here. Yeah, lots of Numidians up to the north. It's so that must have been where I met them. I thought that I had met them in the south, but that doesn't seem. No, that doesn't seem likely. Okay, lots of land this way too. This is like some wild, snaky land. Reminds me a lot of fractal maps I used to play in Civ 5, honestly. Do you think I can get over? Someone gonna come out and attack me? Possibly. Do I want the scout to come down here? Sure. I don't want to waste any orders, so. We'll be able to finish him off there. Yeah, there's the attack. Lots of Numidians up there. Over numerous encounters, you have found yourself drawn to Oligarch Abitisup the Robust. How will you esteem this relationship? Well, I'm charming, so I will form an unbreakable friendship with him. That's great. So, all of our families are quite happy with us. Really happy to see that. So what would this cost? We have like no resource production at all right now. So continuing on with the gold would be really good. Too good to get a granary right here, right? Like, I have to pop down a granary. You're not done. Yeah, I've got my tons and tons of scouts here. Oh, and the Danes. We should find out who their enemies are and make deals to undermine them. Oh, +1 wisdom. Really nice. And you need to get out of there. Do I have anyone else I want to move? Oh, yes, of course. I want to finish that. One more discipline. Yes, that's really nice. Okay, and we can upgrade next turn. Move you into the city. There we go. So slowly ticking up our science here. And hurricane. Ooh, Oligarch Hantilli has become a rising star. Oh yes, and Tutor Kelly. So before I forget, Kelly, 200. Alright, let's go with that one. Oh, we finally got another warrior. Do I have a decent general here? Counterattacks during melee. Sure, let's do that. And we can go engineer, tough. Let's go tough. Move in and stun you, and then we're gonna get a worker from here. We're gonna have to keep the settlers rolling out, honestly. Oh, we lost our shrine here. I think we need to go repair that. And 2 years to a citizen, so what do I want to do for 2 years? I could work on... Festival is not bad. Would like to get another military unit out, but 7 years is not great. Although our governor is really good here. Let's just do 2 years of council. And we boom. So keep an eye on him or grant him even greater administrative powers. +1 protection edicts, which is 1 happiness and +10% civics a year. And 40 XP for Oligarch Hantilli, the rising star. So Cali, yeah, philosophy. That's kind of the standard first choice. Happy with that. I am gonna need a warrior down here, at least. I might be able to... Oh no. Alright. The Penkas is Hatti's General Assembly and High Court, ruling on constitutional matters. Even kings may be answerable before it. As part of their upbringing, it is occasionally permitted for Hittite children to attend the deliberations. Respect of the law is crucial to the education of all. There is no better school of eloquence. And she becomes eloquent, which is a really, really nice trait. And you, Der Tersup, is timid. So let's throw you in tactics. Let's see how that timid attitude goes. We must ready ourselves for future hardships. Yes, plus 20 XP. I'm a long ways off from another level up, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to heal because of the hurricane, and the next turn I'll start that other nets. What do I want here? Labor force. Rhetoric's not in the draw, but labor force is good because that is one of our ambitions here. Slavery. What can you do? Not that much, to be honest. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. Move you up here and stun you. Move you up here and finish you. Then you won't be able to do anything. You can just chill, I think. I do kind of want to move you on and see what we can find. And who else can we move? Pop you up here. And can't really get you much farther than that. I guess I can move you this way. Try to get you set to go out that way. Alright, so you can move up and kill. I don't actually think there's any other Numidians around here. I could double check here. Yeah. So I'm just going to move up and stun you right away. So making real quick work of all these tribal camps near us. I don't really need to move you, so you can just chill there. And yes, now we can get our Acolyte. And Zoroastrianism still has not been founded, so we might actually be able to get Zoroastrianism here. You, I don't need you here. You could cut some trees. I'd rather move you, though. So, okay, so this is the edge of the map here. Is this the top of the map? No, it's not. So things are going pretty good here. So the tutor mission has led to an event. For several days in a row, Adad Nirari, the builder, takes his young student Callie to the city courts to observe legal proceedings. When asked about her opinions on the law's influence over politics, Callie responds, "The ruler is the final judge of what is right. Authority rests with the consensus of the court. Judges and orators speak for the people. The ruler is the final judge of what is right." She's become loyal. She is already a divine, eloquent, loyal philosophy student. She's 13 years old. And I get +2 legitimacy from that. So we're definitely going to go for another tutor. Very nice so far. And heck, while we're at it, we'll throw Duke Turtisep a tutor as well. Now, do I finally want to get down here? I guess the barbarian might actually come and sit on this site, which is kind of funny. I've never really seen that. 4 years off from developing, so I couldn't rush out a warrior here. My general is so far away. Although, no, I wouldn't be able to clear. I'd have to stun once and then bring him up to clear, and then I could start bringing my tactician general down. So yeah, that being said, I think we're just going to move up here. Like, how much would this cost to build? Let's take a look. $3,050. I could do it. I could do it. I kind of want to. Yeah, we need another settler here. So, tons of growth in our capital. Although Hadia has no state religion, many people follow their own faiths and practices. The Hittite priests of Hattusa say that the support of the gods will only strengthen your rule and offer to teach you about their ways. Will you accept? Yes, teach me your ways. So I've converted to Hittite paganism. Really nice. Family opinions in good shape. And I will move you up here for next time. How far can this guy come? Like, the tribes and barbarians are so aggressive in this game. It seems like they're more aggressive than usual. But, dear mother, we have received an update from your daughter. In training, she wishes to study with high masters of philosophy. Yeah, I'll send some money towards that. I have no need to get a truce here. Oh yes, we need to get this city site. There's actually only 4 years left on that because we moved. $3,091. All right. I just love that wonder. It's going to be so, like, these farms are going to be crazy good. And we'll get specialists on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms. Which is going to be, yeah, really good. I mean, we could quickly build them. Alright, the core of the defeated Numidian forces made up of escaped gladiators, highly trained slaves, and former soldiers. Valuable to us as labor. Such leadership should not be wasted. Your swords are ours. Yes, a warrior. That's like exactly what I need here. So I think I'm actually going to do this. Move you down. And I might actually swap my general off next turn. Move this down to clear up this barb site. Although, I think one warrior. I'll be able to do it with one warrior. I'll keep these guys up here to clear out the Numidians and then the Danes and just keep expanding. And you can take a peek over here. More legitimacy. Anarchos the Explorer. Nice cognomen. So, yeah, 65 legitimacy. That's 6.5 orders. Really good. So now we get the Explorer event. Gifts will make friends of those we have met on our travels. The earth shall yield its riches to our specialists. And I'm not feeling. Gifts will make friends of those we have met on our travels. I wouldn't consider who we've met on our travels to be friends. The earth shall yield its riches to our specialists. Sure. Alright, plus 210. So, new ambition, control 8 pastures, camps, groves, or nets. That's fine. We're going to be able to do that. Actually, pretty easily. We've got lots of nice land that we still need to develop. Apprentice Acolyte 1 turn. We might actually get Zoroastrianism. Wait. Oh. Okay, so we lost out by 1 turn. Honestly, I would have been surprised if we got Zoroastrianism, considering we're playing on the second highest difficulty, but to do it like that, that hurts. That hurts. Anyway, let's keep going. Wow. Look at all these sea resources. It's crazy. So definitely another trader site here, I guess. Like, it's too good to pass up, right? Yeah, it's too good to pass up. It truly is. How long for a settler? I think I'm gonna have to just go. Oh, you cannot finish him off. That's okay. And definitely want to get you down here as fast as possible. So here, I mean, this is actually a really good general, so I can just put this general on. See how things go. I do need another settler. It would be really nice to be able to grab a free settler, but what can you do for me here? I don't think I want to build another shrine. There is the growth shrine. That's kind of useless. I think here we're going to... For adjacent grove. Yeah, there's not really any groves on the map, but we can do a Shrine of Tarhun up here. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I want to push out to this ore anyway. Do I want to push you up? Maybe not quite yet. Oh wow, and there was a rune. I thought there might be a rune like tucked in behind those mountains. So we can restore the ancient Danish site or forage for valuable materials. So I think for me, I don't really care about the Danes. All right, so 120 stone and 75 iron. That's really nice. I wonder if this is the last Numidian site here. 2 sites, so 1, 2. And we'll be able to finish them off. And yeah, we'll get that pasture online. Okay, so didn't quite make it to Zoroastrianism off by 1 turn. That's a little frustrating, but we can get a settler out of here. So 1, 2, 1, 2 settlers there. And then we also have to start dealing with this. So let's just rip down here, take care of these barbs, get these 2 sites. This is going to be so sick. I love the German aqueduct. Alright, so King Sorin now leads the Danes. Oh, and our tutors have gone through. One of our generals is ill, which is unfortunate. Oh, developing culture. So archery, wrestling, or horse racing. I think I'm gonna say wrestling. Because we're probably gonna build some boats out of here, and I think those would count towards that bonus. I might be wrong about that, but new infantry units? Actually, probably not. Nope. That makes sense. Okay. Rumor has it that Duke Labarnus is taking after his father. Ooh, inspiring. The Fable of Aesop. Preserve the fables for the libraries. Ignore your duties to practice telling the stories yourself. Punish the priest for inflicting such a drastic penalty. Storyteller traveled widely until he reached Hattusa. His stories denounced the greed of the Hittite paganism priests, and they forced him to jump to his death as punishment for his impiety. Assumnukal has come into possession of Aesop's tablets of tales confiscated by the priests. Yeah, let's preserve them for the libraries. Oh, so a nice little culture boost all around the empire. Zoroastrian festivals in Sarissa have grown in size and number. The religion has expanded so rapidly. Really? Do we have Zoroastrianism? A movement must have the support of its ruler, not only its people. Local festivals do no harm. No, Sarissa is only the beginning. No. Okay, so I refuse to spread Zoroastrianism there. And developing culture in Hattusa. Small group of naturalists near Hattusa have been felling trees and carving the timber into usable wood. They are requesting that an area of forest near the city be allocated for a permanent lumber mill. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, let's get a lumber mill. So these are better places, but it's tempting to start the lumber mills around here, but I think... Yeah, let's go there. We'll go for the higher wood. Now, you. Honestly, I might build the junk shrine and then build this here. I mean, it'd be much better up to the north. I just want to get out to this ore, but maybe we can wait a little bit on that. Yeah, let's put the shrine here. Five culture is really nice. You still moving down. Alright, I actually need to scout this out because, yeah, I don't want to get completely, don't want my tactician to die. So 2 nice city sites up here as well. We're expanding at a really nice pace. And I think, yeah, we do need another warrior here. Any good governors available? Oh wow, here's a nice little tribal raid. That's super annoying. Oh, what did that say? Egypt has begun construction of the Apadana. Okay. So this is a governor event for Sarissa, which is here again. So an eloquent orator or a naturalist builder. But you are who oh geez, I missed a tutor here. So those guys are no longer available to govern, so I guess that event just went away. Oh wow, okay. The ultimatum will arrive any day. You have been assured, oligarch. Hantili, the rising star, is no longer an untested young man of promise, but a juggernaut of Hatti, and the pride and hope of House Hattusin. If Hantili is ready to claim the throne, they will back him with everything they can muster. Okay, well, that's not a great event. And on this note, before I respond to this, I'm going to make a cut in the video here, and we will see you next time, and we will see what we're going to do with Hantili. Sigh.